you know when you are anxious? Are you able to recognize when you're feeling anxious? This may seem like a really funny question to be asking, but very often our anxiety is low level, bubbling away underneath, and we don't actually realize how anxious we are. Some of us, most of us, will feel anxiety in our bodies somewhere. So for me, it's right here in my tummy, and I can be feeling very anxious physically, but I can't think why it is that I'm feeling anxious. Other people feel it in their chest, in their teeth, clenching their teeth. So it's really good to know the physical manifestations of your anxiety, because when we are aware of that, we can put things in place to relax us. So if I'm feeling like my tummy just is not right, then I know not to ignore it. But also, I know not to look for things to feel anxious about. And I used to do that. So I would feel it in my tummy and it instantly would think, well, there must be something to feel anxious about. And then I would start to collect all these reasons to feel anxiety, like, oh, what if this happens, or what if that happens? Remember, anxiety really is just fear of the future. And what we want to be doing is trying as much as we can to live in the present and right now. So the top technique to use to do that when you're feeling that anxiety somewhere in your body is, first of all, don't go looking for things to feel anxious about, because all you're going to do is create this loop of feeling anxious, then your body having a response, and then you feeling anxious, looking for something more to feel anxious about, and then your body having a response again. So you're just in this terrible loop which nobody wants to be in, and certainly not at the moment when there's enough to look for to be anxious about. We don't have to look very far. So don't go looking for things to be anxious about. Secondly, ground yourself to where you are right now. So if you're in whatever space you're in, it doesn't matter. Look around that space, that room, that place, and name things that you can see in your head. You don't have to do it out loud, particularly if there are people around you in your office. So just name what you can see. If you're artistic, or if you like to draw, you might think about what it would be like to draw that thing, or notice the shadow. Flip your mind to be starting to really notice what you're looking at. So that helps you to ground. And then thirdly, it's breathing. It's the good old box breathing again. So going up with the breath in, holding the breath, breathing your lungs all the way out. So breath coming all the way out, and then holding it out, and then again back in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold. Really, really simple way to come back to breath. And what you should find is that response in your body will start to calm down, and it might not happen straight away. It's about getting into the habit of finding the time to do that, and sometimes you may need to do that once every hour or once every half an hour, but take the time to do it, because investing in yourself is so important, particularly to get us through tricky times. And I think collectively we are all going through pretty tricky times at the moment.